Welcome back. It's your favorite host, Alex the Rebel, and I'm here and I'm happy and excited because there's a lot of good movies coming out, and I'm so excited to watch them. All right. So, as always, let's just get into the whole thing. Today, I'm going to talk about 10 movies that I'm looking forward to. And, Andrew always talks about how I'm always like, I already have an expectation, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to like something before I like it. I don't know if he's right, but you know what? I'm going to give all of these movies stars of what I think they're going to be. And I guess we'll go on to see if it becomes right, true or false, and let's see how good I am or how right Andrew is about me liking a movie before I watch it, just because of the theme or the director or the actors or whatever. Anyway, so here we go. These are not in order, but probably my most anticipated. It's very high up there, and it's Project Hail Mary. It's with Ryan Gosling. It's coming out in March 20th, which is crazy. It's coming out really soon. I'm really excited about this movie. I haven't seen the trailer. You guys know I'm a zero trailer guy. But the reason I'm very excited about this movie is because I read the book. So I guess in this sense, you could probably tell me like why does it matter if you watch the trailer? I'll tell you why. Because there's visual stuff that I want to be surprised by. That's right. So Project Hail Mary, out of all the movies that I'm really looking forward to, is a little bit different because I actually read the book. And the best way to read this book is audible, like audio. It is incredible. Like, it's an incredible experience. It's one of the most fun reads I've ever had. Like, listening to the audio, it was so good. So it's about this man that he wakes up in his spaceship and he doesn't remember who he is and why he's there. And the whole movie is him discovering the reason why he's there. And it unfolds throughout the movie. But there's certain things about the movie that I'm really excited about watching. The story was incredible. It was so good. Funny thing is that it was you could probably say it's a little heavy on the sci-fi, but it wasn't too much for me, and I'm not smart. So if you're probably smarter than I am, so you be able to like enjoy it. It's such a great movie. I think it's gonna be good. Ryan Gosling. I'm gonna rate this a 4.5. 4.5 stars. I bet this is what I bet. I'm gonna love visually. I'm gonna love it. Cinematography. I'm gonna love it. I mean, 4.5. Now that I'm thinking about it, I could love it. But what if they do some stuff wrong that I'm like I'm really hoping that they don't. It could be a 3. I really don't hope. I hope it's not. I hope it's a 4.5. I hope or a 5. I hope I love this movie. It's really high anticipation for it. I really have a high expectation, which is probably bad, but who cares? That's the way I live my life. Number 2, it's up there like Project Hail Mary in this movie is like the one that I'm like really really excited for, and it's The Odyssey. This movie is by Christopher Nolan. Is coming out in July 17th. So this one, I guarantee I'm gonna love cinematography. But there's some casting choices that I'm like, I don't know how it's gonna work. But I can be forgiving for certain casting if like the vibes are there. And I think he's great. Like, I don't know, there's something about Christopher Nolan movies that even if they're not good, like The Tenet, for instance, I didn't like it per se, but let me put it this way. I was not bored watching it. I was not like, this is the worst movie ever. It was confusing. You get what I'm saying? Like the way I feel with Christopher Nolan movies is I'm not gonna hate a Christopher Nolan movie. I feel like I could be like, that's on the lower end of Christopher Nolan, but I can't see myself hating because he's so ambitious in the way he films stuff. Yeah, like I love most of the stuff I see by Christopher Nolan. So I mean, call me a movie bro, cinema bro, whatever. I don't care. I mean, The Odyssey, you got Matt Damon. I love Matt Damon. So I'm really anticipating for this. Again, Christopher Nolan doesn't know how to shoot a bad movie. Like there is no visual bad movie of Christopher Nolan. I don't think. At least I've never seen one. I dare you to come at me in the comments and let me know what bad movie Christopher Nolan has shot. Because I don't think you'll find it. You won't find it. Guarantee it. All right, number 3, Spider-Man: A Brand New Day. So this is the 4th installment. So if you guys have heard the Rebel and Saint podcast, you've heard that as far as the new Tom Holland version of the Spider-Man, I think Tom Holland is the best Peter Parker we've ever had looks. I think they nailed the casting on the looks, like the looks and even his personality. But like I said, I think Toby's movies, especially 1 and 2, were better. And then I love Andrew Garfield. I think his portrayal, his actual, especially in the Spider-Man suit, he's the best Spider-Man, best Peter Parker. And then Tom Holland, I think he looks as a Peter Parker, he looks the best. But the problem with the movies is I they weren't terrible for me. I enjoyed. I kind of enjoyed the movie. The only thing I had a problem with that it felt more like Iron Boy. Like I don't know, he wasn't the neighborhood Spider-Man. So I mean, for me, it was like I guess it's nitpicky. Like that's why I didn't really like it as much. But I do love Tom Holland as a casting, and No Way Home for me was too much nostalgic, and I love nostalgic, but I think it was a little too heavy-handed on like just trying to to get audience to love them. Like for instance, like spoilers if you haven't seen No Way Home. I was anticipating Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield being in the movie. But I was anticipating to be like more of a cameo, more like a 5-minute thing. But they were in a lot of the movie, and the crazy thing is like you would think that was like amazing, and there was some awesome parts in that movie. Like again, spoilers, but Andrew Garfield saving MJ kind of like to redeem the whole losing Gwen Stacy arc, I thought was a great touch. Again, I didn't hate it. I just felt like it was a lot of like fan service in the non-anime manga Japanese way, just like American fan service. So it was fine. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I guess it wasn't for me in that sense, but I do appreciate. But I do. It's kind of crazy because I feel like this movie is gonna be like Tom Holland's real start because they're like kind of like rebooting everything. They're just like starting everything all over again. So we'll see what they bring. I mean, it should be interesting. My rating for that. Oh, I forgot the Odyssey. I think I'm gonna have the Odyssey at a 4.5. Yeah. All right. So Spider-Man. Brand New Day. I don't think I'm gonna like it as much. We'll see, but I think maybe a 3 star, 3.5. I know that's 3.5 for Andrew. Like, oh, this is a good movie. 3.5, 3.5 is like it's fine for me. Like it's fine, not terrible. So I think a 3.5, it'll be there. We'll see what they do, what they do with the character, like how do they revamp this whole thing. So I'm excited to see. Kind of excited to see. I'm that type of guy that I have to see what happens, even if I'm not that excited to watch it. But I love Spider-Man, so I got to see the movie. You know what I'm saying? I'm really more excited about Spider-Man Beyond the Universe or Beyond the Spider-Verse. It's and that one it's more like excited and nervous because this could make or break the trilogy, and Andrew already is like calling it that it's gonna break it. I have hope that they do a great movie and it's a great trilogy, and it'll be the Spider-Man trilogy. So that's where I'm at. All right. So number 4 is Avengers Doomsday. Now, so this one I'm watching it because look, I love superhero movies. As much as I always rag on Marvel and stuff like that, I love hero movies, so I want to give them a chance. But this one, like, I saw when they were, showing, I didn't even see, but they were showing all the names of the people that are going to appear in Doomsday. And it was a ridiculous amount of names. I don't know how this could be a good movie. I don't. And then I'm not again, spoilers. I haven't even seen nothing. But the fact that they're bringing Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom, not happy about it. And I know in the comics there is some of that stuff. I don't know. It feels like a reach to me. Like, oh, we can't create anything new and good, so we're gonna use like Robert Downey Jr. Even though we gave him an amazing ending. So I don't have high hopes for it, but I'm still gonna watch it. And I think it's gonna be like a 2.5 star. That's where I'm at with that one. It just is so many people in there. Like I don't know how you're gonna have a good story. I don't know. And it's been delayed a few times, so I guess we'll see. And that was supposed to be coming out December 18th, so we'll see if it doesn't get pushed back. It keeps getting pushed back, so we'll see. All right, next movie is Michael. So say what you want to say about Michael. There's been a lot of controversy about him, Michael Jackson. I'm on the side that I believe Michael Jackson is framed and innocent, even though there is some sus stuff. But maybe he just really loved kids. Like, you know what? He really wanted to protect them, especially with some new allegations. But we're not going to get into that. But who knows, right? Michael Jackson probably created Neverland to save these kids. That's just a theory that I kind of like. But anyways, so Michael is one part one of two movies that are gonna come out. The problem with these movies, I love Michael Jackson. His music is phenomenal. Problem with these two movies is they kind of glorify, kind of like a lot of these movies don't really get into the nitty gritty, and so we'll see. We'll see what they do with this movie. And you know, it's never 100%, obviously, because a lot of it is for dramatic purposes, it's for entertainment. But I do like that they hired his nephew, and he looks. I mean, it's uncanny. The kid looks just like Michael Jackson. So at least I feel like it's close to that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's it's promising. It's a promising movie in the sense of it's gonna be entertaining. And hopefully they kind of show some of the rough parts, you know, with the upbringing, dad and stuff like that. But yeah, Michael, that movie's coming out in April 24, and yeah, I think I'm gonna give that like a 4.5 stars. I mean, if they have a lot of the music, and if the kid can dance at least, you know, 50% of what Michael Jackson could do, it's a win. It's a win. Oh! All right. So the next movie, number 6, that I am excited watching is The Bride. So there's been Frankenstein came out, Guillermo del Toro in Netflix. I still haven't watched it, even though it was one of my most anticipated. But I haven't watched it. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of it has been because of the talk about how it's actually not as good. And I was talking to Andrew. He said that a lot of the cinematography, like visual, it's kind of like wicked. That really like made me sad because I was expecting like tremendous visuals. I'm expecting amazing visuals from Guillermo del Toro, Frankenstein, and I keep hearing nah. So I still have to watch that. But The Bride, Christian Bale's in this one, and it just looks pretty punk rock, to be honest. Like I saw pictures and posters. It looks pretty dope. Yeah, so I'm excited about watching The Bride. It comes out March 6th, which is this weekend, basically. Um, I think it's gonna be a solid 4 with the heart. I think I'm gonna love this movie. It's gonna be 4. It's probably gonna have some problems before. But I don't know. I just feel like it looks pretty cool. Christian Bale's Frankenstein like monster looks pretty dope. I'm really excited to see this movie to see how it goes, see how it is. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's a 4 with a heart. So the next movie I'm excited for is Super Mario Galaxy. So I loved the Mario, Super Mario Brothers movie. I loved it. I thought it was super fun. This one I felt like it had a lot of fan service as well. But I don't know, it didn't feel as like it wasn't forcing you to like it as much as I don't know, for some reason it didn't feel that way. I thought it was so much is I thought it was super fun. I thought Jack Black as Bowser was hilarious. The song, the Peaches, it was great. So I'm excited about Super Mario Galaxy. To see what they bring. That comes out. That's gonna come out in April 1st. Um, I expect this to be a fun movie. I expect it to be funny. I expect it to be good for the kids, and I expect it to be fan service in the sense of they're really gonna like reach in the Mario bag and like for us 80s and 90s and not kids, like we're gonna be happy to see some of this stuff. Um, yeah, so I'm excited to see what they bring out. Again, I haven't seen any trailers, but this is my bag. This has been my wheelhouse. This is what I like to see, and I think it's gonna be a four with the heart as well. I'm pretty solid with that. There's gonna be a great. I love this movie. Gonna be a good movie for the heart. Number 8 is Dune Part 3. So the first two movies I think visually were exceptional. Um, in Dune Part 2, I was a little underwhelmed with Austin Butler's character. I thought going into just before I watch it, again, I don't watch any trailers, but I see pictures and his character from the posters and what I saw looked incredible. I expected more from him and he kind of like underwhelmed. So that's why I was like, I liked it less than Dune 1 because I think I was expecting Austin Butler's character to be like so much more like scary and I don't know, I was expecting something different, but it was still a good movie. I really enjoyed it still. Andrew has read the book, so he like knows about like how accurate, and he said that in these movies they made major changes, and he told me some of the changes they made, and I'm like kind of a little bummed out that because I like some of the books version better and what they were trying to convey and trying to communicate. But again, I know visually it's gonna be stunning. I'm a Timothy Chalamet fan. Like, I know there's a lot of haters. I'm not a hater. I like him. The guy, he loves acting. He loves being in his craft, and he's always trying to be great at it. You can't hate that the hustle. You can't hate the guy that's trying to do dope work. You know what I mean? And Hans Zimmer's music. I mean, dude, come on. So I believe it's gonna be like 4.5. I think I'm probably gonna like it better than part two, just because of part two. I really had higher expectation. I was give Doom Part Two like a 3.5, 4. I think I'm gonna probably be between 4 and 4.5 on this one, and that one comes out later this year in December 18th. So I know there's a lot of people really excited about this one. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Am I gonna be disappointed? I don't know. All right, number 9. Now this one, I didn't see any trailers, but I did see like a little clip or something before I knew what I was watching, and it looks fun. Street Fighter, dude. The posters, like the visuals, and I hear like from people that watch the trailers. I talked to my brother. I talked to some people, and it seemed like they're really leaning into the game. They're really leaning into like the obscureness of it. Like, this is ridiculous. This is a game, and we're gonna like look like a game. And I'm really excited about that. I'm very excited about Street Fighter. Like, you don't understand. I cannot wait for this movie. Like, this is gonna be so much fun. Like, I know I'm gonna leave this movie with a smile. I'm gonna do 4.5 with a heart, maybe 5. This is gonna be an incredible movie. Like, this is made for me, so I have high expectation of fun, exciting, fighting like crazy, exaggerating. Ah, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be great. Oh yeah, 4.5. Yeah, I think it's gonna be so good. Um, some of the casting is a little questionable, but again, on the poster and the visual, they look dope. So I'm here for it. Give it to me. I want it, and I want it now. I can't wait to watch that one. In the last movie, so the 10th movie I'm excited about watching this year is Clayface. This movie's gonna come out October 23rd. And I'm really excited because of what I heard. So they're really leading into, for those of you who do not know Clayface, Clayface is enemy. He's one of the road gallery of Batman. So he's like they're basically is called they're gonna do like a I think it's called body horror. I think that's what it's called, the type of horror they're gonna do. So they're gonna leave very horror. I think it's gonna be even rated R. So I don't know. But I'm excited because this is a live action, so I mean it could go very wrong, but I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. Though I am nervous about James Gunn's DC right now in the trajectory that they're going. You know, so far we've had Superman, which was a fine movie. We have Peacemaker 2 come out, which was fine. It's out there, you know, there was a lot of stuff that was like unnecessary to be honest. And I don't know. I'm nervous about like things that James Gunn directs. The reason I am excited about this one is because James Gunn's not directing this. So we'll see how much James Gunn puts into it because I'm okay with some James Gunn comedy, but you had like Superman, Peacemaker 2, and you're also gonna have Supergirl coming out this year, which again is kind of like in the whole Avenger Doomsday where I don't know what to expect. Even though Lobo, I'm excited about Lobo and seeing how Jason Momoa does Lobo, which is coming out this summer. But again, I think I have a little bit of a James Gunn fatigue. That's why I didn't even have it on the list. But I will watch Supergirl. But I'm not that excited about it, to be honest. I am excited about seeing Lobo. So we'll see how that goes. Supposedly, supposedly Supergirl is having better reviews, early, reviews like that they're liking it better than even Superman got. So that's a little hope, I guess. Anyway, going back to Clayface is horror. They're leaning more into the darker stuff, and it's not James Gunn. So that's why I'm like, okay, this could be good. So hopefully James Gunn lets this guy do his thing and not like be all into it and ruining stuff. I wish Batman was coming out this year. Nah, it's been pushed back like to like I think 2039. I'm joking. Supposedly it's coming out next year, but we'll see. It's been like I think Batman came out in 2022. It's unbelievable. I can't believe that it's gonna be 5 years. We're gonna watch it 5 years apart. That's to me that's insane. It does not make sense. And going back to the James Gunn, I was nervous because of there's some rumors I heard about Batman: The Brave and the Bold, that the writer of that movie is gonna be the girl that wrote The Flash, and the director is the guy that directed The Flash. The crazy thing, the director of Flash also directed It, and I thought that was very well done. The eight movies, the new eight movies, and the eight shows. Welcome to Derby. I thought it was excellent. It was so good. So I'm like, maybe just a really good horror thing, which doesn't make sense for Batman Brave and the Bold to direct that. And her writing it, I don't know if you want to pair them up again. Look what happened. Anyway, that's where I'm at. So that's my 10 movies I'm excited about watching in 2026. And Clayface, I think I will give it 5 stars with the heart. If they let the man cook, it should be good. Like horror, that'd be cool. And then I'm hoping Batman, the new Batman, which I think the John Kennedy, JFK Jr. guy does look like. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I don't know. There's a new show of JFK Jr. The guy looks great as Batman. James Gunn, if you're listening, hire that guy. He looks awesome, and he's like a no name, and you could like have him for like cheaper than big names, and just make him the next Batman. Dude, the guy had the Batman face. He had Bruce Wayne look. Just throw on the cowl on him, bulk him up. You got a few more years for him to work out and bulk up. I think he will be a great Batman. But that's my 2026 list of movies I'm excited for. Hit me in the comments. Let me know, what movie are you excited about? What movie are you scared that they're gonna ruin? Because there's some of that here for me too. So, as always, thank you for listening. Rebel out.